Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this episode, we are talking about Acrobunch. I've got a review for you guys for this anime series that I have just finished. This is a 24-episode anime from 1982. Full disclosure, I'd never heard of it until Discotek Media released it on this standard definition on Blu-ray collection. It's all 24 episodes on one Blu-ray. And I know there's confusion about this, so this is a great time to talk about this. What is standard definition on Blu-ray? Well, instead of having like maybe a 5-disc DVD collection, they can put everything on one Blu-ray because it's a larger form. See, Blu-ray is a storage capacity. It's a disc capacity. It's a format. I know a lot of people equate Blu-ray with high definition, which is mostly true. It's understandable why we would, but it's also just a storage format. So when you can stick 24 half-hour, I mean, they're not like super clean or beautiful. They're kind of as is. These are definitely like out of the archive. I can't imagine anybody touched these up. But you put all 24 episodes on a Blu-ray, you get less compression, you get better encodes, you get better frame rates, better storage, all that stuff. So it's kind of just a better experience, and it's all on one disc, so the production costs are lower. You know, recently Mill Creek Entertainment announced that they were going to do a Blu-ray, they're doing DVDs only for the next 2 Ultraman series because they don't have high definition elements. And people were like, well, why don't you do standard definition on Blu-ray? I think it's because there's so much confusion in the market. If they do something like this, the mainstream audience is going to be like, well, what is this? This isn't high definition. So I understand, and that's what this is. So I like the format. I would love to know what you guys think about it. But let's talk about Acrobunch, the series, The Quest for Treasure. So this is essentially an anime inspired by Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was made in 1982. So the producers had seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. They know what they're doing. They're like, oh, you know, it's globe trekking, treasure hunting sort of a thing. So the main character is sort of a scientist guy, and he is looking for something called Kwaschica, which is, we don't know what it is until the series kind of gets to the end. It's an artifact, it's a force, it's a thing he's looking for. It's been around forever, and he wants to find it. So his nemesis during this quest are the goblins that live underground. They've been there for thousands of years. They're trapped under the earth. They don't want to be there. They're there also looking for Kwaschica because that will allow them freedom, control, power, all that stuff. You know, it's the MacGuffin to get everything going. So we have our main character scientist guy and his family. There's 5 of them, and they each have. So here's the thing: the Acrobunch is the robot, and he's a combiner. So to combine into Acrobunch, you have 2 race cars, 2 motorcycles, and an airplane. And they don't do enough with it that I would like them to. There's not like a whole lot of individual, like, you know, the car elements or the plane. There's a little bit, but I would, like Voltron, you'd have a lot of single lion stuff. But the robot is very cool. The combined robot is very cool. The animation is good. You know, I grew up in the era of Voltron and Transformers and Robotech even. So 80s, early to mid 80s animation is really a sweet spot for me, a nostalgia spot for me. And this series is cool because it allows us to globe trek. Every single episode they're looking for an artifact. So they'll go to, you know, Stonehenge, or they will go to Easter Island. But it is fairly formulaic, like seek artifact, fight goblins, onto the next site. Seek artifact, fight. It's the same thing. So it's not really bingeable in my opinion. It's hard to watch more than 1 or 2 in a day, even in a couple of days. It's just so formulaic. But I finished the whole thing. It does kind of loosen up at the end, and it's good. It's really fun. I wanted to recommend it to you guys, and I'm paying a lot more attention to what's going on with Discotek Media and these older releases. I know about the new stuff, but these older things kind of fly under my radar, or they have until recently. But I've picked up a few more of these standard definition collections on Blu-ray, and I'll have some reviews for you soon. No special features. It's only in Japanese. I should have said that at the beginning. There's no English here, and it hasn't been cleaned up, right? So this is just like they've taken it from the Japanese archives, put it on a Blu-ray, but we get to watch it, which is more than we did, you know, more than we could say before that. So I don't know, I'm a fan of this. I liked Acrobunch, and I think that it's really cool. And, you know, if you're interested, go with reasonable expectations. It's not like mind-blowingly awesome or anything, but it's fairly interesting. I don't know a lot of archaeology anime shows that I can think of. There's a few, but this feels very influenced by indie, which is it's a good thing. And in some ways, it's nothing like Raiders of the Lost Ark. You can just kind of see the influence. But Acrobunch, available now from Discotek Media. Guys, thanks so much. Take care. Until next time, here's where to go and what to do.